What is up, Scorpio? How are you guys doing? Time to go ahead and see what's happening for y'all in February 2025. That still doesn't sound right, man. I hope I get used to saying 2025. I swear to God, I always want to say 2021. I still feel like I'm in 2021. That's how fast this shit's been flying by. I got to catch myself every time and say 25, not 21. It's fucking crazy, dude. Anyway, though, so for those of you who are in need of a personal reading, check the information in the description of this video. That's where you'll find everything you need to know. All right, let's see what's happening between the singles and the person that you're interested in. Single Scorpios and their love interest. Anything happening in February? Single Scorpios and their love interest. Four of Cups. Man, that's like my least favorite card when it comes to the person you're interested in, because now I have to divide the two of you into groups. Or not the two of you. I have to divide all of you into two groups, okay? Group A and Group B. Now, Group A is the group who has never said or done anything to indicate your feelings. Honestly, that's not the intentions I put into it. So normally I just kind of read for Group B. Group B is the group that it's known. There's an interest here. You know I'm digging you. I know you digging me. We talking. We flirting. We may even be fucking, right? So if you belong to Group A and you've never said or done anything to indicate your feelings, like you got a crush on your coworker and you're just kind of hoping they might have a crush on you too, I don't think this person is even, they don't even realize, they never even thought about that. They don't even know that there's an opportunity available to them. But if you have indicated your feelings, if it's no secret that there's an interest between the two of you, for some reason, it's almost kind of like this person is choosing to ignore this opportunity. For some of you, it may be because they feel like you're out of their league. They may be a little bit insecure, honestly. They very well may. Could be a fellow water sign for some of you. 10 of Pentacles, Death card, uh-oh. 8 of Pentacles reversed, 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups reversed. Wow, what in the hell? I'm getting mixed signals like crazy. 2 of Swords, 2 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles upright, 10 of Cups reversed. This has mixed signals written all over it. I honestly think that this person's a little bit intimidated by you, I think. You may not realize it. They may appear very well put together with the 9 of Cups there, but they may kind of feel like you're a little bit out of their league. Communication's not all that great. And when it all comes down to it, no decision is being made. So with the Death card here, just kind of feels like this connection is getting weaker and weaker and weaker as time goes on. And it might honestly, by the end of February, be to the point where you just don't really feel much of a connection at all. It may. Some of you dealing with a Virgo, could be a fellow Scorpio for some of you. I think that's your energy, though. Also, I have Taurus here. Yeah. You're not going to be waiting around on this person to make a decision forever. Let's see how they feel about you at the deepest level. What's their truest, deepest feelings and intentions? What's their truest, deepest feelings and intentions? Seven of Swords reversed again. That came out in the last spread, but I steered around it on purpose. Okay. So, hang on. All right. So, I think they're afraid. Four of Cups again. See, all the same cards are coming out. So they're afraid that if you get too close to them, you're going to see them for who they really are, and you're going to judge them. That's what they're afraid of. They have only been showing you a tiny little fraction of who they really are. Tiny little fraction. And they're afraid of you seeing them for who they really are and judging them. That's what they're afraid of. That's what they're afraid of, man. Yeah. They're afraid of rejection. They're afraid of abandonment. And they're afraid of being judged big time. So I do think they are interested in you, though, but they're intimidated by you. You know, and when it all comes down to it, man, there's not a lot you can do about that. There's a little bit. I mean, you can try to be like a voice of encouragement. You know, you can give them reassurance. But when it all comes down to it, a person has to be willing to work on their own self-esteem, or not a lot you can do about that. I don't think they have bad intentions, though. I don't. You know what? Usually when this energy comes through, you know what that usually is? Now, I'm not condoning this immature-ass behavior, but usually this energy comes through when somebody was in a relationship in the past that in which they were treated so badly that it just destroyed their self-esteem. You know? And hey, I get it. But you got to work on that shit, you know. I don't feel like unpacking all that, but I don't think they have bad intentions. They're just very insecure. I think so. Could be a Sagittarius. I also have Aquarius here. All right, well, let's get the advice. What's the advice? Boom, 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 boom. Well, if something isn't done in February, I think it's going to be too late. I think it's going to be a little bit too late. I think you all need, it'd probably be a good idea if you have that conversation with this person, let them know that, you know, a decision needs to be made. Because, like I said, if not, what I see happening is the connection getting so weak between the two of you that by Pisces season, you probably already going to be ready to get with somebody else. Straight up. You probably just going to get with somebody else. So, Lover's card reversed, yeah. So, I mean, if you want to at least attempt to see if you can get the ball rolling in a different direction, okay. But other than that, you're more than likely going to end up getting with somebody else anyways. So, okay. All right, now let's take a look at the current long-term relationship. If you're not in a long-term relationship, this is not for you. If you are in a long-term relationship, but the two of you are not experiencing problems, this is not for you. What is happening between, almost said Taurus. Some of you could be dealing with a Taurus, I guess. Scorpio and the current long-term partner. What's happening in February? Okay, Page of Swords. Looks like y'all are having a little conversation, talking things out. Moon card reversed. Okay, 5 of Pentacles reversed. I'm thinking y'all are having a conversation and trying to work this out. What is that? What the fuck is making that noise? Oh, okay. Y'all are trying to work this out. Okay. Y'all are going to have a little sit down, little serious conversation, I think. And you're choosing not to abandon this. They're choosing not to abandon this. Y'all are working through this. Whatever the problem is, it's not even telling me what the problem is. Usually with a long-term relationship, it's not just one problem, you know. If it is one problem, that's usually the manifestation of a bunch of little problems that have built up over time, you know, most of the time. But whatever the issue is, y'all are trying to work this out. I'm trying to put the past behind you. And I don't know, with that death card, though, that could be a positive thing. It could be. I feel like y'all are trying to wipe the slate clean and start new and start fresh. The only thing I'm not seeing here, though, is a really deep love connection. Honestly, this is telling me that you don't even know if you're as in love with them as you used to be. The cards will tattle on you every now and then. Some of you dealing with a Cancer. There's the Scorpio card again. There's the Aquarius card again. Also got Pisces in there. Yep, Tower card reversed. 5 of Pentacles reversed. An ending is being prevented in February. Let's see how the current long-term partner feels about you. Current long-term partner, how do they feel about Scorpio? 2 of Wands reversed. Okay, I mean, they really don't want to get with nobody else. They may honestly, hang on. Hold up. Death card again, dude. God damn, dude. The death card's the Scorpio card. So, you know what? Okay. They're not really confident that they would be able to find somebody else. They're not very confident in that. Whatever happened between the two of you, they haven't healed from it. So they're still holding back and stuffing down a lot of old resentment and heartbreak and anger and bitterness. Stuffing it down. But honestly, I'm feeling like the reason they don't want this to come to an end is because they're afraid they won't be able to find nobody else. That's what this feels like to me. Could be an Aries for some of you. I got the Aquarius card. Again, a lot of y'all be dealing with an Aquarius. That card's come out 3 times in a row, dude. All right, well, let's get the advice. Advice, advice. What is the best advice? Do 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 do. Okay, monitor your vibration, monitor your frequency. Okay, well, I think with a situation like this, the most important thing to keep in mind is that if you want to work through something like this, you have to understand that it's going to take time. It's going to take time. You're going to have to be very, very patient, because the two of you are going to see right now. The two of you are kind of a vibrational mismatch, becoming a vibrational mismatch. And in order to vibrationally link up to the point where you're able to shift to a positive timeline together, that takes time. And it can take even more time when two people are doing it together. See, when it's just you, you have the freedom to do it on your own terms. But when it's two people doing it together, it gets tricky and it can take time. You have to be patient while they change vibrations, and they have to be patient while you change vibrations. And you all have to be patient with each other while y'all do that together. So give it time, be patient. I wouldn't even be thinking about noticing a genuine change in the first 6 months, right? You be wanting to dedicate no less than 1 fucking year to you all finally starting to step on a new timeline together. So this is a long-term relationship. You all have already, most of you, been together multiple years. What's one more? So this relationship can be saved. Just be patient with it. But in the meantime, you focus on your own vibration. At the end of the day, don't spend too much time driving yourself nuts worrying about what they're doing. Okay. All right. Now let's see what's happening with the person from the past. The person Scorpio dealt with in the past. If you're not wondering about somebody from your past, this is not for you. What's happening between Scorpio and the person from the past? Boom, 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 boom. Karmic tie. All right, there's a karmic tie here. So, spoiler alert, if you're wondering if they're communicating, it doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like it, but they think about you all the goddamn time, but they got their guard up, dude. They are guarded. But this just kind of looks like silent tension. They were, okay, so now I think this right here is geared more towards those of you dealing with a situation that ended a while back. For those of you dealing with a situation that ended a while back, they were giving you the silent treatment, hoping that that would have some kind of effect on you. And now they're just kind of giving up on that. They're not really doing that anymore. So, yeah. Yeah, not a lot happening here, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. If you're new to my channel, I got news for you. Rich Lop is not that tarot reader that constantly tells you that your ex is coming back. No, I don't. No, not unless it comes through like that. Most of the time, though, does it? No. Not most of the time. Well, let's see how they feel about you, though. Let's see how they feel about you. What their energy looks like, what their intentions are, what kind of person are they in general. How's this person's energy look? Feelings, energies, and intentions. Ooh, they don't want to be alone. Could be a Virgo for some of you. Five of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, they've been waiting on you to break the silence. They're too afraid to come forward. They're afraid that it would just be drama. So, yeah, they don't want to be alone. I think they probably would like to try to find somebody new. They miss you. They miss what y'all had back in the day. They do. It's hard to say, man. It's hard to say how this person feels. That is hard to put words on that right there, because They do miss what y'all had back in the day, but nothing here indicates that they're in love with you. They just feel karmically tied to you. They feel karmically tied to you. So it's like you're just that itch that they can't scratch, basically, you know? That makes sense? It's the best analogy I could come up with. That may sound stupid, but Lover's card reverse. They don't feel the strongest connection in the world, but you do take up some space in their head. You're like an itch that they can't scratch. Okay, well, ain't nothing much I can say about that. Some of you dealing with a Gemini. I also have Cancer and Virgo here. All right, well, let's get the advice. What's the best advice for Scorpio in regards to the person from the past? Would it be a good idea to reach out? Would it be a good idea to wait around on this person, or just let go of this and heal? What's the best advice? Ooh, King of Wands. Boo 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 doo. Boo boo doo doo doo. Four of Pentacles. Well, okay, so first of all, if you do want communication from this person, it's gonna have to be you that does it. However, you have to understand that this person is a codependent. So this is telling me that it's very, 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 very likely that if you was to reach out to this person right now, you would probably end up getting sucked into a codependency, sex-based connection. So, especially if you're dealing with somebody that doesn't have a lot of options for whatever reason, you know? Man, it's been so hard putting words to the energies coming through here tonight. What is going on with Scorpio? I would just say know the energy that you're getting into if you reach out to this person. Yes, they do feel a strong connection with you. But at the end of the day, they're lonely. And when you're lonely like that, and this person, I think, will pretty much get with anybody they can. You know? They'll pretty much take whatever they can get. I'm struggling with what advice to give you here. I'm struggling with it. I'll tell you what, if it was me. If it was me, and trust me, I have been in this position before. I've dealt with somebody like this. If it was me, I wouldn't mess with this energy. I wouldn't. But I'm trying to figure out a way to bend it a little bit to give you a little bit of influence over the situation without manipulating with malevolent intentions. I tell you what. If you want to reach out to this person, just see if you can open up a line of communication and just keep communication open. And just keep it at communication for a little bit. And bring them in slowly. Bring them in real slow. Because when somebody's energy is kind of fucked up, it doesn't take long. If you want to open up communication and keep somebody at an arm's distance, if somebody's energy is clear, their intentions are good, their heart is pure, they're in a somewhat decent headspace and heart space, you'll be able to see that things will stay very level. But when somebody's energy is all jacked up like that, and they're lonely, they're desperate, they're broken, they're empty, they have ulterior motives, they're up to no good, it ain't going to take long before that energy reveals itself and they fall off. So Yeah, just know what you're getting into, okay? All right, well, fuck, man. I feel like those were the messages that my Scorpio family needed to hear, so I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thanks again for tuning in and playing along. Don't forget to check the description of this video if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading, all right? I'm out of here now, y'all. I will see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Stay blessed.